What?
I gotta get, I don't know this.
Smudge?
Yeah. Check that out. That Raiders cap was a good score, huh?
It was.
That was a really good score. It was definitely a good one. I don't like the Raiders too much, but it's a nice looking hat. Hello. How's everybody doing? We come back to camp. We let Sam stayed behind and kept flying sign, which I'm happy he did because he got really busy after we left. He made quite a bit, so he made enough to get his big bag of weed he was wanting. He was needing really bad. So good. That'll be good. So how is everybody? And what'd y'all think about that video? I had to do that video. I figured that clickbait would be good, you know, but it's not clickbait. Actually, it's the truth. He was talking about trying to say that me and Selena weren't actually spanging when we were. So I figured I'd do the video. I thought it was funny.
I'm gonna be a pro at it. Only thing is.
Oh, I don't know. According to Sam, we don't know a thing about what we're doing.
Yeah.
Get too many people. I don't know. He's wanting one of us to do it, and both of us wanted to go out there together because we make better as a team, and we just had a different opinion about it. So I didn't want to do it his way. He didn't want me to do it my way, so we decided to let him have it, and we left for a while. I mean, we done already done what we had planned on doing today anyway. So, but anyway, we got the bed situated now with the mattress in the back. Watch out. See? And we had an actual good mattress. Or not a mattress, but you know, they're couch cushions. But we also scored a couple extra, or we ended up with 2 extra ones. Is that a raindrop I felt?
I don't know.
Huh. Anyway, we got 2 extra cushions, so we can put them up on a pallet or something and use them for sitting around the fire. Or we can, we can leave them in the trailer. They're not going to take up any weight and just take up a little bit of room, not much. Honestly, they could probably go on top of the bars after the bars come down, and then the top goes over.
Yeah.
They can fit up there, so they're really not going to be in the way at all. And it'll be one of the first things that come out of the trailer.
Yeah.
Once I get the canvas to fold down in there, or not the canvas, but that screen cloth. The way I've got it situated on there, I'm going to do it to where I just have it to where I can fold it in, and it's already there. That way, when we open it up, I can fold it out, stretch it out, and tie it to the vehicle, and stake out the other part. And campus set up. Huh?
It'll be warmer in here too.
You think it'll be warmer in there? Yeah, well, we're not going to be on that cold. Yeah. That'd be good.
Some nights it gets cold.
What is this? And do I not have the chats on or something? Oh, that's what happened.
Mm.
Oh, I know he knows what he's doing. I'm not talking crap on Sam. I'm not listening to what I said. We just didn't agree on exactly how to do that, so I left and let him have it, which actually worked out really good.
There you go, my king. Your bed is ready. Will you help me get this?
I'd bring in more dough if I lost the Raiders hat. I just found it. I literally found it on the road. That's probably the reason why it was out there on the road. Somebody looked at it. It says Raiders. No. And then threw it. That's probably what happened, huh?
You think? Every time I wear this hat, it's bad luck.
Huh? Did we get any money? A little bit.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Party to the pallet.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Oh. Just like that.
Ditch it. Trust me.
Ouch. Where should I put this? Oh, shit.
Oh, traveling with Trent.
Isn't that
Who's in control here? Me. And you're telling me to ditch this hat. And I know who that is. That's Charles. So guess what? I'm going to keep wearing the hat. And I ought to wear it every single live stream just to mess with you. Tell me to ditch my hat. I just got this hat. I found it fair and square.
Fair and square. Come on.
Oh, Tommy does run this channel. Selena's back. Selena don't run nothing. I don't know who lied to you.
Right. Selena don't run nothing. But her.
Now, if only that was true.
I don't run my mouth.
Yeah, you run your mouth until you aggravate me, and I end up giving in and doing what it is you're wanting to do.
Yeah. Look. Can't handle that.
I'll trade you some weed for a 6-pack of beer. I don't have either. I don't have weed or a 6-pack of beer.
Look, I got comfy feet.
Does that say El Josephi? Like
El-
that sounds like, I mean, is it supposed to be where it sounds kind of like a female version of Eljo?
Where?
Is that the way that's pronounced?
I can't see.
El Josephi?
Josephia.
I hope that ain't the way his name is actually spelled.
My son's name was Joseph, and we called him Josephina.
That is Eljo. It's my other account. Oh, okay. No hate. Oh, I'm not hate. Just saying, man. No hate.
What do I need to do?
I'm Eljo. This is my other account. So it's El Josephine. I'm not trying to make fun of it. I'm just trying to make sense out of it. I don't guess he's going to answer.
I don't know if he was put this here for it to go in here, but this is for everybody, so if not, he can grab it back out of here, but
So that idea didn't work out that well. Need to find a way of putting sides up on it in a back. Something that if I had some
you remember how Mike did his?
no, if I had some door hinges, I could build a structure for like a bench seat right there, or another seat for camp. But what you do is you put our keys in the place of the pins on the hinges, and then you can just pull the pins and take it apart.
Yeah.
That way it'll fold down. Am I ever going to let you and Charles meet up with me and smoke a bowl? Maybe. Maybe. I really don't have any desire to meet up with any more negative people right this moment. Sorry, I don't mean to be mean or anything, but that is negative. You know, a lot of what y'all do. So my Toro, I'm not bashing it. I'm trying to make it make sense. is it pronounced the way you would think, like a female's version of Eljo? El Josephine? Is it pronounced like that? Unblock Tallywhacker and I'll mail you a joint. For one, in order for you to mail me a joint, I have to give you my address. And that defeats what I just said about not wanting to meet up with anybody anytime right away. And for two, what in the world does Tallywhacker have to do with you anyway? Tallywhacker did another video that that was some sick, twisted stuff. And Sam was just, you gotta see this, you gotta see this. I was like, dude, I don't want to see it. I seen the thumbnail. He turns it on the camera and still turns it over there and makes me, or tries to make me watch this stuff. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to see that crap. I mean, geez, I have the stuff like that. I don't mean no harm by it, but I mean, I have nothing against those that are lust after the same sex or whatever, the gay ones and the lesbians and all of that. I have nothing against any of them, but I also don't want to sit there and, I mean, I don't want to watch their details on their love life, in exchange. I mean, that's, I have no interest whatsoever in it. So I don't know. That was sick, man. That was sick. He put that on there and I just about ran from that car. Didn't I seen that. I was like, oh, nope. Oh, you're already compromised. Huh?
We're compromised.
Oh my God, I'm compromised. I'm not afraid of you. So what in the world do you mean by compromised? So what? You know where I'm at? Cool. Great. What if Jesus came back as Tallywhacker? I seriously doubt that Jesus would come back as a person that is quite that sick and twisted, for one. And for two, if he did, I certainly don't think he would have a name as Tallywhacker. But I could be wrong. I doubt that seriously. But I mean, if that's what you believe, jump on it, buddy. More power to whatever you believe. But no, I'm not falling for that one. Nope.
I need a rake.
But I do understand what you mean. I'm not trying to judge by any means. I mean, it is a person is their own way. I was just saying that me personally, I don't, just because I have friends that are that way, don't mean I want to watch their details about them. I certainly don't want to watch that stuff on video. That was weird.
Oh no, we've been compromised.
Uh-oh. Here they come.
We're compromised. There's other people out here with us, so no. This overcast kills my eyes.
Your mod as... Huh? Don't freak out. Hey, y'all, don't go to talking all kind of weird stuff, all right? Because, like I said, I will delete it. Nailed on the cross isn't as bad as pulling him off. I said.
Check out those clouds above that mountain. They
Where?
just hover over that snowy mountain.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I seen that earlier. Oh, well, now I know why you had to come in on why you had to come in a different name. Ah, you're lucky. You retracted it before I could delete it, huh? Why am I so afraid to live? I'm not afraid to live. You retracted it. You're lucky you retracted it. I was sitting there trying to block it. And you were going to end up blocked it with it. I told you I don't want any kind of nonsense. Where's all the cool people that talk about cool things? And let's talk about God a little bit or something. And not all this trolling crap. Y'all want to talk trolling crap? How about this? Those sick individuals that you find so funny, they keep making extremely rude comments talking about my dead mother and everything else. That's what kind of people y'all are following along with, thinking it's funny. Yeah, well, let's talk about growing marijuana and smoking hash. Leave the smoking hash out, which I have nothing really. I mean, hash ain't nothing more than marijuana any which way, but we'll leave the smoking the hash out. But as far as the growing marijuana, I can sum that up real quick. My thumbs are not green. They don't work. I don't know. I can't seem to grow anything, including hair. Can't even grow hair. You expect me to grow marijuana? No, I'm just SOL for that in that category. My mouth gets me in trouble. My mouth gets me in trouble, and I deserve all the trolling that I get. Right? Okay. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Do I need a bowl to smoke? Yeah, I'd love a bowl to smoke right now. Yeah, some people aren't gardeners. Trust me, if I could grow any, I would. Especially considering we got the trailer, it's not in the vehicle with us. So, I mean, I would at least start the plants off in a little thing in there or something. But do I ever find cool rocks in the desert? All the time. I mean, all the time. We run across some of the coolest. Oh no, that one wasn't cool. That was just plain ugly. It looked cool for a second. But anyway, normally anywhere you sit in the desert, you can look around and find some really cool rocks. You think male strippers could be demons? Not exactly what I was talking about changing the subject. Bye-bye. Just start planting seeds and let nature take its course. I need some seeds. I would love to.
Baby.
I would literally, I would plant them out here in the middle of the desert, and somebody will actually run across them and be like, "Oh, cool! Here's a plant." Put a little sign on there. If it's in bloom, take a bud and go. Share it or something. I don't know. Or a nice sunny creek bank. Yeah. Spices and herbs are so easy to grow. I don't know. Village people. Village people album shows variety of strippers, y'all. I don't know exactly what you mean by that. I hope you're not talking dirty, because yeah, no more dirty talk. Next you'll ask about cool sand. Oh, Josephine's retracting messages again. You can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Didn't your mother ever tell you that? My mom used to say that all the time, but then again, we were really mean kids, so I can imagine we got it all the time. Oh, yeah, we could actually get some sand and put it in a bottle and ship it to you if you want some rocks. What kind of ring am I wearing? This one's got my boys gave me these. I have 4 rings. I have one from Jacob, one from Steven, one from Bubba, and then one from Diamond. Diamond's got stolen by an ex-girlfriend.
Diamond's broke.
Oh, Bubba's got stolen by an ex-girlfriend, and Diamond's broke. But Jacob and Stevens are still on here. One of them is just got like I don't know, like the Indian, I mean not Indian, but the wait a minute, why is Rodney retracting messages? So tell us stories about working carnivals. Tell us stories. What kind of stories you want to hear about the carnival? Anyway, and the other one's an AC/DC. The one on the pointer finger is AC/DC. It's my best or favorite group for years and years. But there it is. That's one of those spinners. Yep, AC/DC. Tell how to beat the games. Tell how to beat the game. Oh, on the carnival? Well, I don't know. It kind of depends on the games. The ring a toss, very unlikely to ring a bottle. And the reason why they can show you that it's easily done is, for one, they're inside the distance is the factor. They're inside the rail, so they're closer, so that the rings doesn't bounce as hard, and so they're easier to throw on there. And it's about science, really. They judge the distance, and if you ever notice, the ones that really win are either the really short kids or the really tall ones, but the middle bracket don't win very often, because the tall ones are leaning over further, and they're able to actually ring the bottle a lot easier. And the little ones, they're at a lower standpoint, so when they toss it up, and they don't bounce off the bottles. The second thing is if you take those rings and you snap them on on the pavement there in the parking lot. If you're in a parking lot, if you snap them rings, what it does is it puts a crack in the ring, and when the ring is cracked, it won't bounce, and it'll literally it'll catch around the bottle really easily. Let's see. Weather mentions. What was the worst night out you have had? One where you should have stayed home. The worst night I've had out. I don't know. There's so many bad nights, and when you're out on a carnival, you're. I dealt with the rides a lot, and when it's time to tear down, it's time to tear down, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what weather is out there, whether it's rain, snow, sleet, hot as could be in the middle of the day, whatever. When the Ferris wheel lights go off on the last night, then it's balls to the wall, and it's tearing it down. And I always ended up being the one to loosen the chuck on the top of the zipper, or I was the one pulling pins on the Ferris wheel, so I was always up in the air. So any of the we had a really bad storm in Mississippi when I was at Mississippi Delta shows. We had a really bad storm there, and that was the first time I ever put a harness on through a whole teardown, because I normally never wear harnesses because, well, they get in my way. But that was the first time I ever put one on and wore it through the whole teardown. That was a very, very scary night. The clutch on the Ferris wheel, with all of the rain and all of the storm, as bad as it was getting everything just really, really bad wet, because you have to take the covers off of where the clutches are, and everything was getting really wet. So we actually lost control of the stack like 3 times while I was up there. So I would say that was probably the scariest one. I mean, that one really, yeah, it's just that one almost gave me a heart attack a few times. I didn't know what to think. That one scared me. But man, the top of that thing, man, the whole top of it was going side to side, and the wind was blowing, and that was terrible. That was terrible. Yep. Even with the harness, you have no, there's no way not to be scared, especially because if the clutches all give out, the whole thing will come around, and if it does, it interferes in the direction of where the harness and everything goes. So it'll end up, it ends up putting you in danger when it comes back around. So you have to just the pipe there in the middle, the cross member brace. Every time it slips, you have to grab a hold of that thing and just curl up and just pray that everything comes right by you. You know, if it does come down. Basically, just pucker up, sunshine. This is gonna get fun. Yep, it's one of those. Let's see. I kicked through a dart and it broke 2 balloons with 1 dart, and Beckwood Carney didn't give him the point. Well, the funny thing about that one is everything is prearranged on those any which way. You can only get so far up. Very, very unlikely you're going to get the right point in order to get up there. But when you do, their job to make more money is to keep from the bigger prizes leaving. So if they can pull that off, they will at any cost. That's why I never was good with games. I like being fair about it. I agree with you. I think that was crap, you know, but I mean, it should have been luck, but at the same time, if they did that every time, they wouldn't make any money. But then again, at the same time, you're paying $10 for a 50-cent bear. And you know, you're paying $5 for something that costs about 3 cents when it's ordered. So the coin pushers, yes, those are pretty cool, except for they've got chambers on the side that your coins fall into, and the probability level of them is really bad. The ones where you have to toss the wiffle ball into the tubs. The trick with that one is you have to literally throw it in at an angle to where it rounds the rim and goes around, because the bottom part of them, they're really bouncy, and that's what causes the ball to bounce right back out. They used to, years ago, when they did the wooden ones, they used to have springs underneath them, but they got caught doing that and they took the springs out. But all them games are gimmicks. That's all they are.
We're switching sides tonight.
No, we're not.
I think compared to you're fatter than you.
I don't know who's retract. What'd you retract? Somebody's saying some mean stuff then, huh? Okay. All right, no mean talk. Y'all got me talking about something else. I wasn't paying attention. Except the goldfish game. Even the goldfish games have their. Where's Sam? He's in town still. He is probably waiting on his weed delivery and getting ready to come back towards camp. We got our bed stuff situated. Now we're gonna get camp back situated for this evening. He sucks to win and go fishy. Yeah, you know, they it may take you $5 or $10 to win that goldfish, but the carney will buy it back from you. He'll buy it back from you about $1 or so. Either which way, you lose no matter what. And tell him we missed his videos. You know he's doing videos on a different one, right? That Mark, what is it? Huh? Mark Scott or something. It lived for years. Yeah. But see, those are prearranged any which way. They're meant for kids to get in there and get a goldfish. And then they mainly make their money from the little containers or whatever. If you notice, you're paying 3 times more than what a goldfish is even worth just to play the game. Okay, so they get you there, and then they're going to give you the goldfish. That's fine, but they're going to give you the goldfish in a bag. Well, 50% of people are not going to walk away with the bag. They're going to buy the little tank, in which they're going to sell it to you about twice as much as you buy it for at the most expensive pet store you can find. Then they got you again. So really about the only thing that you actually get your money's worth at least close to on a carnival is the concession stands. That's the only one that you really get your money's even close to worth out of it, you know. And I don't mean to say that really bad for all the carnies out there that obviously never watch my show anyway, because they'd at least talk to me or something about carny stuff. But nevertheless, you know, I hate to throw the truth out there on that one, but it's the truth, you know. They any carnival hacks, Tommy? $7
corn dog.
Huh?
And he said $7 corn dogs.
$7 corn dogs, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Any carny hacks? Well, let's see. I don't know any real good ones. When they do the diamond 3-ball diamond deal for the pool game, which happened to have been the one that I usually did the most hustle on. I get money at the hustle there. But the pool game, when you have the diamond set, if you hit dead center about halfway right hand English on that front ball, and as long as they are actually all 3 balls are touching, then you're going to make one, if not both, of the other 2 balls in, and you only have one to worry about. There's one tip. The balloons, if you're trying for a star or anything else, keep in mind that they are going to hide those in the balloons that are around the outer edge or towards the top, because see, the bottom ones, they always end up where the darts ricochet, so you end up busting balloons down that way. You don't want one there because that's the big prize. But they'll usually be up in the top right or left hand corner, or up on the top row. More than likely, the corners are where the stars are, and that's where you get your big prizes. Let's see. Don't the goldfish ones with the ping pong ball and the little goldfish jars that float around the water. They are sprayed down with Pam. So don't try to rim shot it. You have to sink them in all the, right dead center. You don't want it to hit the rim at all, because they spray Pam on them, and it makes them bounce off. I don't know. Let's see. Hey, y'all got me on a topic I'm actually really intelligent on, and now I can't think of what else I could tell you. Let's see. The best thing I could tell you is just don't waste your money on a crap. It's crap. They're gonna, most of the times, if you catch the carny, any true carny, they're not in it to make money for the one that owns the games. So if you offer them, if it's a $2 game, if you offer them $5 behind the counter, just give them $5. They'll usually give you at least a mid-sized prize. Most of them would, just to pocket the money and not say anything about it, which is very deceitful. But that's a lot of carnies will be that way. Do what?
Robin and them lost their water. Need prayers. Weather must
lost the water. The things are getting hard. We need prayer. Yes, ma'am. Definitely. Wow, that's gotta. I don't like. I would definitely go out if y'all lost water and y'all got snow out there. I would definitely start grabbing some of that snow and bringing it in to melt it down and get some purified water out of that. Just run it through a if you got a little filter or something, so that you can have water stand that isn't frozen inside with y'all. I would definitely start gathering up some snow and melting it down. That way you can have some water to yeah, definitely. You have to, the water is, that ice is going to expand. So you really need to try to get that thawed out as quickly as possible, because if not, it'll bust the line.
Hello from Brazil.
Brazil. How are you? Who's that? Sarah, I can't say the name. Cicero Albus. Alvis. I can't pronounce the name, buddy, but how are you doing? All right, let's see. Blow the pitch up with shotgun. Bad pitch.
Everybody needs to check their spelling before they send it.
Oh my goodness, everybody's having spelling issues all of a sudden. I have reading issues, and y'all are really messing my reading issues up because y'all can't spell it right. YKU, you are sadistic, Jeff. Why would you say that? Jeff Dillman's all right. He's just a little weird at times, but he's all right. I really wish he'd quit beating on them cats. Oh man, I keep losing. Oh,
Green Bicycle says, "What's up?" Good stuff.
What's up, Green Bicycle?
Mr. Benny's on here. No, Benny.
He's always talking about killing him. Benny, where's Benny?
Yep.
Benny's on here?
Yeah, he says, "Hey everyone, I would watch out on actual snow. The camera skies."
Yes, but if you melt the snow down to water and then you put them in and put it in a pot and boil it, you know, you can purify the water. There's plenty of ways. You just gotta, you know, it's if your water's out, you know that you're gonna need water, and you don't know how long it's gonna take to get that water going again.
Not the yellow snow.
Now it's just a matter of survival. You have to get out there and get water situated.
Maybe.
Oh man. All right, but leave me half of it. Come on, there's 4 cookies. Give me 2 of them. Those are my favorite. I was waiting on those. I was going to eat those later on. Not my lives anymore. In fact, I'm going to ride my bicycle. What's that supposed to mean?
I
What?
am a team player.
Do what? Because Amanda Cookie is be a team player. You say Cookie? He's got the little eyeball quotation things. Yeah. Writer fan? Nope, not at all. I don't like hardly any football and stuff, but I found this on the side of the road. I thought it was cool. Best line I ever. I'm pretty sure he's being very sick right now. Okay. That's if that means what it sounds like it means, then no. I'm gonna delete you if you keep talking dirty. But seeing as how I can't figure out whether that's dirty or whether he actually means that, then I don't know. Settle wants. I trust our government. I just don't trust the people that run it. It's funny you should say that. I had one of my aha moments today, and I realized just how, yeah, I'm not going there. I'm not getting off on that one. I'm not getting on that one. Lord, do not let me get off on that daggum tangent. I was madder than all get out when it just, a lot of things dawned on me, and that just is just disgusting with this country. That's not dirty, it's suggestive.
I'll trade you a cookie for a drink.
I don't even want to hear about the daggum cookie right now. All right, they're getting weird about it.
Want a cookie? I'll give you a cookie.
Oh, hold on. What was that? You just broke the cookie all up.
No, I did not, sir.
The cookie's broken.
It was broken when I opened the bag. I'm sorry, my cookies are broken. At least I'm sharing them
She
with
gave me a bag of broken cookies. You want the other one?
you. No, honey, you can have it. I'm actually. Having a thin crust supreme pizza.
Oh my goodness. The mud is coming from the well now.
It sucked it dry. It's frozen, probably. It just probably.
Back in the desert? Yeah, I've been in the desert.
Yeah, Lena says I find those all the time, Tommy. Send us some, Lena.
Where am I from?
What?
Born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Raised up around Prairieville, Gonzales area. Until I was 10. Then I went and lived up in Michigan until I was 14.
What did Jeff just say?
It's all over the place. You what?
What did Jeff just say? Was with Selena, you don't. Her. So see it.
Was with Selena, you don't. Her, so.
Suit it.
Oh, hit the bottom of the plate.
You confused me, Jeff.
Still in Desert Hot Springs? No.
Kelly has no subscribers.
Nope, not in Desert Hot Springs. We're a ways away from there.
We're in the hot desert.
We're in the middle of the desert, though. Quick, say cheese. You trying to hide? She pulled her teeth out. No, I didn't have the camera aimed that way anyway. She just freaks out.
I mean,
Not the middle, Tommy. What does that mean? Yeah. What is the not the middle supposed to mean? What's up there?
you're in the middle of the desert. You said
Oh,
you were in
not the
of
middle.
desert.
Not the middle, Tommy. Oh, I'm not in the. No, I'm not really in the middle. I'm just in the desert. Somewhere in the desert. Somewhere out there. Yep. No, not the middle. I think the middle may be a couple campsites over. Yes, it is very pretty here. Very, very pretty.
Yeah, Tommy, you're very pretty.
No, somebody's retracting comments again.
El Giuseppe.
El Josephine.
El Giuseppe.
Seppi.
El Giuseppe.
Huh. El
Giuseppe.
Josephine.
Oh, Giuseppe.
I'll call it what I call it.
Josephine.
I'll just pronounce it my way.
It's not.
It sounds funnier.
Way. No.
It sounds funnier if I pronounce it my way.
Oh,
It's supposed to rain. Yeah, I know. I was kind of worried about that. I gotta get some stuff picked up and situated. I just thought about it. We got that grate right there, and we were worried about trying to. When we did the fire tonight, we ought to cook off of the fire.
What are we cooking?
I don't know.
What are you cooking me, baby?
I don't know.
I don't feel so
You guys
short.
better cover up. Yep.
I don't feel so short. I don't feel so short. I went to school with Selena until I got.
Hey, do me a
kicked out
favor.
for
Call.
what?
Hey. You what? I can't see anything because.
I went to school with Selena until I got kicked out for in the bathroom.
Call the other phone. Can we show the scenery behind? I
Did
just
you read
didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't.
Hey,
Sam keeps calling. I couldn't read anything. I didn't know what you're talking about.
hang on. It's real important.
Hold on. Yeah.
Kelly. Not nice. Compromise. Somebody else knows
The one right there in town. Yeah. Okay. Okay. On my way. On my way. All right. Bye. If you want some cigarettes, they have them for $4 on sale. They're only there for another half hour or so. They got some kind of coupon thing for. You get it for $4 to take two packs per person that has ID. So we'll end the live stream and
Calm, Kelly. No more naughty talk.
No demon sticks, yeah, pretty much.
What?
Yeah, I hope no rain either. Road trip? Y'all want to go along?
Demon sticks?
Yeah, demon sticks. That's what they're calling your cigarettes that you need so much.
I don't need them. I didn't even ask
Well, come
for
on.
them.
I know, but they're cheap, and I know you're wanting some, and you're out of tobacco, and...
I wasn't going to ask for any.
Well, I know, but I'm being nice and going to go get you some anyway. Just shut up and get in the vehicle. Because I can be. Jeez almighty. Okay.
All you praying people, pray that I can fight the cigarette addiction. That's the only thing that I have on my...
It's the only thing left bothering you?
Yes, is not being able to take the cigarette habit.
Oh no, I'm not at the treehouse. The treehouse was taken from us. We don't have the treehouse anymore, and we don't have a home.
Tommy needs deodorant, guys.
We're getting there though. We're gonna figure out something here
I
pretty
just
soon,
hate
I
when
imagine.
you have chocolate on your spoon.
spray.
Where's my deodorant?
After you did it.
Where's my deodorant? Can you grab my deodorant? And I know it's around there.
Yeah.
Jeez almighty.
Ever had better sweat? You can do anything you want to. Sling it. I know, but cigarettes are. I think I'm not ready to quit that yet. That's why I
Well,
haven't.
you need to be.
I know.
I certainly don't need to be helping by
I
going
will.
and getting you any, but we're
I
gonna go
will
anyway.
be 5,000 pounds.
I get my wife to lick the spoon. She loves that. Give your woman what she wants.
I had to spray the inside of our car last night because Sam farted over on his side.
And it come through the
and
car.
It came through the car and it got held up in our car when I crawled in to go to bed. Oh my god!
It's like he set a little time bomb there, waiting on us to.
It was awful.
That's happened a couple of times. What is that?
Looks like you tracked them down, way to fight for your life.
Yeah,
For
she come this way. I told her on the phone, I was like, you mean you coming out here and you don't even know whether we'll even work anything out or even talk about it? That's a ballsy move. I didn't even talk to her the whole daggum trip. Stop.
Oh, your shit. Your water. Just threw water everywhere.
Jeez, almighty.
What's wrong with that thing?
I don't know. I have not had a bit of problem out of that daggum thing, and see, now it will not stay. Ever since, see? Give me.
Yeah.
Ever since Sam messed with the daggum thing, he come in there and he pushed a button, and now the stupid thing. Hold on. See, it won't stay like that. It just keeps
opening. Uh-oh. Yeah.
I think maybe I fixed it.
Nope.
He had to mess with that daggum crap, man. Where's my tripod?
It's back there. You're full of crap. You're so happy she's back.
Look at that hat.
So apparently I'm the one that caught Tom Kelly in the bathroom smoking. Or whatever his name is. Sunny. Here, see it to read it. That is the cutest
Stop.
thing in the world.
Stop doing that.
It is.
It's not the cutest thing in the world.
I think it is. What?
See, that's
is
up
it?
there too far. I wouldn't have to do this if he wouldn't have been messing with this stupid thing. Yep. Sam, we love you to death, but man. I don't know that that's going to work. Just try to flex it around somewhere where it works.
Big Jaw Buddy, he says, big announcement coming soon. Stay tuned. Okay.
What?
There's an announcement coming.
Well, yeah, but thanks to you sitting there running your mouth saying something about my my mother dying before I could get to her, and me going to that healing oil instead of seeing my mom. Everybody thinks it's funny, and that crap is not funny at all. It just really pisses me off because y'all don't realize how bad that hurts a person. So as far as your big news, I can care less about it, buddy. Just dude, still love you. But right now I just don't want to deal with you. Just go on with yourself. You want to bring up personal stuff like that, you need to go on. You need to stay out of this stream for a little while.